Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our hardcore survival let's play series. And then for today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be expanding our base, as if there wasn't enough expansions already. Oh my god, I forgot about all this bamboo we've been farming. We finally found a jungle biome, and let me show you guys a little bit about what we're doing right now. We've been building out a little bit of a room over here, so we've been expanding the base. I still need to do the roof and all that fun stuff in here. I've been kind of marking some stuff out with stone to kind of gauge where we want to put lights and stuff like that. So we might put like a double light type deal action right here in the middle. But this is the new extension of the base. So we've been making more cracked nether brick. We got all this nether brick over here. We're just waiting on our furnaces. So we'll be able to finally complete this room. And we got some really cool plans for this room today, guys. What we're going to be doing in this room is we're going to be making a potion area. We're going to be making a banner area. We're going to be making a small flower farm. It's basically going to be like a major crafting room, I'm thinking. And then we might do a really cool floor design. Also, this also down here, we need to do this tunnel over here. And then this guy's going to connect us over towards the nether portal area. And then I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys yet, but this is something that we got to expand all the way out. So we're going to be basically taking this and expanding it all the way throughout here, all the way around this mountain. And also check it out, I don't know if I showed you guys this yet either. We finally finished doing a lot of the stone around this this whole mountain area. Now we can actually start terraforming this thing. I'm thinking like I want to have some lava coming out of here and all that fun stuff, making it look very netherite, netherite. Oh, also that reminds me. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be making this soul sand like basically all this lower part of the mesa biome, which should be really cool. But let's go back to what I was just saying. That reminds me. So we were out in the nether gathering up some blackstone, and we actually found our very first piece of netherite. Let me go grab it real quick, just over here, I think. Nope, this one? No? Uh-oh, wait, did we lose it? Uh-oh, well, this is awkward. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Oh my god, it's not in inventory, is it? Oh god, okay, wait, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right here. There it is. Whew. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what we could do with this netherite. I'm pretty sure you just put it inside a furnace and then you make a netherite scrap or something like that. But I don't think one netherite scrap is able to actually upgrade anything, right? I don't think. But we're going to try it out. Even though I'm very skeptical of it happening, I think you need to have an ingot. Yeah, so I think we're going to need a lot more netherite where this came from. So we're going to have to start farming up some of this stuff later on. So we're going to need to start getting ready for that. So in order to start getting ready for that, what does that mean? Well, that means that we are going to have to build a creeper farm here very soon. So in the next coming episodes, we will be making a giant creeper farm. We just need to find a really good design and all that kind of stuff that we really want to go with. But first things first, we need a room where we could put our brewing stands and stuff like that, because that's just not working out over there, Chief. We need to actually start making sense of this actual base, you know what I mean? And also, what I'm also thinking is we can make even more rooms down inside this hallway. So we can maybe make like a cow farm and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if we're actually gonna go with a cow farm. I'm just throwing ideas out there. And if you guys have any other ideas, throw in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. Because we do have a little bit more space underneath basically this entire mountain area. Because the tunnel is basically coming out just over here, and I think that we should be able to expand underneath this area, and then we'll have to do a ton of terraforming down here as well. We'll probably make like a really cool like little lake part down here. It's gonna be really cool when we're down here, guys. But anyways, without further ado, we're gonna make our way out to the nether. We're gonna get some more blackstone, because that's literally the story of my life right now. We just don't have enough blackstone at all to get any projects done, and that's what we need to do. So we need to get all of our netherite gear on. Netherite gear? No, never mind, we don't have any netherite gear. But let me get all my nether gear on, that way we don't actually die. So I'll see you guys in the nether. All right, I think we have everything ready to go here. Let's just check inside of here. I want to make sure we're fully topped up on fire resistant potions. So I think we'll take actually one more of those just for the road. So we do have 3 fire resistant potions. We have our helmet on. I think we're checked off. We should probably make like some sort of checklist or something like that. But I feel like there's been some spawn changes around here, some places here and there. So let's just pop this real quick. And let's go get ourselves some blackstone. I saw a whole whack load of blackstone actually just over here. And I think we're also going to need to start making like a nether hub here very, very soon, so we can actually get around a lot quicker. But the never-ending... too bad you can't actually like farm blackstone anyway, other than like actually having to go find it and stuff like that, because it's like a never-ending process of always needing blackstone. I feel like we're just absolutely in love with this block here, guys. So yikes. Okay, buddy. Yay. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we're gonna go find ourselves a good patch. Is that a good patch? No. Okay, well, we're gonna go find ourselves a good patch here, guys. Not 100% sure where we're going. I honestly thought there'd be a lot more blackstone over here, but I'm gonna go take whatever we could possibly gather up here, and hopefully we'll have enough blackstone to be actually able to finish this project today. Oh man, I think we found it. There, we're gonna mine the living snap out of this, man. We're gonna get everything out of this place. I haven't actually been over here yet. I'm kind of curious to see what's around the corner over here. What is that? Oh, okay, that might be one of the closest Crimson Forest to us right now. Also on the lookout for more bastions and stuff like that. Oh god, what are you looking at? Uh-oh, we got some trouble. Wait, hold up. Let's take this guy out real quick. I'm always scared that I'm gonna just fall down in like a deep dark chasm and then just die. You know, that's an actual legitimate fear in hardcore. Oh my god, it's a floating... Alright, well anyways, we're gonna get to work here, guys, and we're gonna get a lot of blackstone. So let's go ahead and let's do that right now. Okay, guys, check it out. We almost got ourselves a full shulker box of blackstone, and I say almost because our pick was just about to die, so we actually weren't able to get that last 64 that we were really needing. So you guys know what that means. That means we're gonna have to make a trip out to the Enderman farm and repair this pick real quick, so it shouldn't really take us too long. I will see you guys once we get out there. Dun da da da. Ah! I'm always freaked out trying to jump down there. It reminds me, we need to make another trip out to the End Islands and stuff like that, so we can get more end rods and stuff like that. And I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. Remind me if I did or didn't. But we actually made our own specialized sword for this thing. So this is our Enderman killer. Then we have our Wither killer. So we're gonna just hook this thing up, and we are gonna put this in our offhand. And we're going to repair our pickaxe real fast. So this is just a little bit easier to use here, I think, because hopefully... Oh, God. All right, let's turn that down for you guys a little bit so you guys can actually hear what I'm actually saying. Music, sounds, hostile creatures. Let's just turn you off 100%. We have to make sure that we remember to put that back on. But the reason why we ended up going with this sword rather than the other sword is because... this is a little bit more optimal for killing Endermen than this sword is. Even though this sword's got a ton of enchantments on it, this is just way better. It's got sharpness 5 on it, it's got sweeping edge 3, and it doesn't have fire aspect. Fire aspect's a little bit of a pain because once you put fire aspect on Endermen, they all go crazy wild and they're all like teleporting all over the place, and it's absolute nightmare. We do have leaf blocks on this farm, just in case you guys did miss this this farm that we did build in one of our episodes. You guys should definitely check out that episode. It's the Enderman farm, where I show you guys how to build this thing block for block, basically. But see how fast that repairs all of our tools? Like, it's actually insane how fast this thing can actually repair your tools. So I'm so happy that we actually did come up with this this farm so early on. This has always been like one of the first farms that I do crank out like pretty quick. So boom, done. Now we don't need to worry about that. We can put this back on. We can make sure that we put our sword back into here. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna need to kill these guys real quick. Yes. Thank you guys. Please let me out. Thank you. Yep. I'm being very, very stubborn with not putting a roof over top of here. Maybe I will put a roof over top of here for like maybe till like where that carpet ends or something like that. Just because like I want to be able to fly onto like this pathway like we did when we first got here. So that's partly the reason why I've been a little bit reluctant. I also have to remember that these guys actually hit me for pretty dang hard too. If I'm wearing my elytra, they can actually hit me for a good decent 2 hearts, so I need to really keep that in mind. And then we'll just put away our sword. So we'll put away our wither. Wait, that's our wither killer? Okay, no, we want to put this sword away. I don't know if we'll be able to name this sword. I think if I remember correctly, it was extremely expensive. And then we actually have a couple more things that we need to so I'm thinking about oh, actually no, this was too much to enchant, actually, now that I actually remember. But anyways, now that we're done here, we repaired our pickaxe. Let's head on back to the base and let's actually get a lot of building and stuff done here now that we got tons of blackstone. So I'll see you guys back at the base. Oof, thought I looked at that guy real quick. So yeah, I'll see you guys back at the base. We're gonna put down the rest of the floor, and we'll probably start working on a little bit of the roof, and then we'll actually start working on a lot more of the details when we're back. All right, guys, we are back, and well, we finish off the roof in here. We may put a light somewhere up in the roof as well, maybe a little bit of something just to kind of try to brighten this up a little bit. But what we also have done is gotten the roof done inside of here, but I've also laid out some carpet, a little bit of lined it all out and stuff like that. So this is what I'm thinking. This wall over here, we're just gonna have like maybe like right along here some potions, like some brewing stands and whatnot. That way we can craft some more potions, have a little bit more ready, like more available to us. Maybe we'll put a couple cauldrons in this like kind of like this awkward area. Maybe a couple nice paintings if we can find some. Stuff like that on this side. On this side, I'm thinking possibly this wall right here, because I'm thinking like this wall, maybe this entire wall is all going to be like banners and stuff like that that we've created throughout the entire series and stuff like that. So like, you know me, I like to have like banners, labeled banners and everything like that, so we can have like a cactus farm banner, a wither skull banner, all this type of stuff, like cool banners, because we can create a lot of really cool banners. And then this wall right here, we'll put the little bit of the flower farms and stuff like that, so we can start farming some dye. And then on this wall, I'm thinking about maybe we just do something a little like special, and we put some like mementos, like nice comments or whatever it is, and we just put them along this wall, just so we can kind of like look back and be like, hey, look, it's either the subscriber wall or the comment wall. I'm not 100% sure, but let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, we're gonna start laying down a little bit of this carpet here, and I'm thinking red would be like a really nice block to kind of really jump out on this floor. The good thing here too is that we get to actually hide a lot of the lighting and stuff like that. If you guys didn't notice, we're choosing not to do the divots that we've been doing everywhere else to try and create that depth. So over here we haven't actually done that. So we're going to fill in this whole area, and I really think that this carpet's going to look really nice. I was kind of like wondering whether or not we should go with black, but I feel like since we already have so much black going on, the gray carpet, it's a nice transition between the black, gray, and then red. It doesn't go black, red. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like a little bit of a transition. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I'm not 100% certain whether I like this or not. We may end up going with black maybe later on down the future, but for now, we're just going to go with orange. Also, so for this this hallway right here, like I said before, we can create hallways and like extra rooms and stuff like that on this side, and possibly some small redstone contraptions on this side. So let me know what you guys think that we should be able to what we should put inside this hallway right here. Let me know what you guys think would be like a really cool like small redstone farm. Maybe even a cool design, like maybe like a sugarcane wall going all the way down, or maybe like a bamboo wall. It doesn't have to be a farm or anything like that. Just let me know what you guys think would be a really cool hallway. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. So I think that for now we're gonna leave this like kind of like a little bit of a blank canvas, but I'm really liking this floor so far. I really think that this jumps out at you, and I really do dig the dark gray because it's not so sharp on the eyes and stuff like that. So like I said, this whole wall right here is gonna be for banners and stuff. So we're gonna reserve this wall right now. We're not gonna mess with that. We may also make this one a little bit more banner action too. And then like I said, top comments and stuff like that, we're gonna put some unique comments or suggestions or whatever it may be. It's gonna go on this wall. We'll find another wall probably for subscribers. And then I'm also thinking about, like, what if we kind of create a little bit of depth inside these walls right here. We might cut these out like so, and we may even do a little thing like we've been doing everywhere else, you know. So we might do something like this, where we put a little bit of the warp stem behind there, and maybe it's like some we could go with some fence posts. It's a little bit more it's not so sharp. It doesn't really stand out as much, which is kind of nice. It kind of like hides a little bit. We also have these blocks which we've yet to use, but I don't really think it's going to fit with the theme. But I do want to start fitting in stuff like this around the place. I'm trying to challenge myself to get better at using a lot of the new blocks in the game. So we use that. Maybe we grab some fence posts. Nothing too crazy. That way you like see something's there, but it's not just a giant hole in the wall. It kind of looks like it'll look exactly like this basically. So let's try that out. So we'll throw in this right behind here, and I'm pretty sure I've already given you guys the tip. Whenever you guys do build like walls and stuff like that, make them like 3 thick at least. That way you guys can add a lot more depth and stuff like that later on. So I already like that a lot. It adds a little bit more to the wall. It's not so so flat. Has a little bit more depth to it. But for next, I think we're gonna set up the brewing stands. So how many brewing stands do we actually want to use? So I'm gonna clear out my inventory here a little bit. I'm gonna round up all the potion stands I have because I got a couple over here. Do I have still one over here? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna round up all the potion stands, and then we'll come up with like a nice block to have accent the brewing stand. So we'll have some cauldrons and stuff like that. So we'll work on that, and then I'll see you guys and when we have all that stuff ready to go. Alright, I think we have all the materials required. I kind of want to do something like this. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like this wall right here, like we said before, is going to be a bunch of barrels. And this is where we're going to keep ingredients in order to build stuff like such as, like this is where our ingredients are going to go. So like magma cube, magma slime, gas tears, and all that other stuff. Underneath here, I'm thinking of what kind of potion room would we have if we didn't have an infinite water supply. So we need to make an infinite water supply. How do we want to map this out? Because this is kind of a weird block. So I was like even thinking like, what if we, oh, this is going to be very strange. Okay. Okay, wait, we'll hold off on that for just a little bit. We will have to put an infinite water supply because I'm not prepared for that. But I'm thinking like over here, like we create a little bit more depth and we dig out a little bit of a hole like so, and we go again, and this is our wall. So now we'll replace this wall back here with the netherrack, just to kind of suck this whole wall back a little bit. And then I want to have this block too. Thank you. Do something like this. I don't know, just make it random. That's just basically how I make these walls. I'm not gonna lie, they're just super random. So now that we've sucked it back a little bit, the main reason why we wanted to do that is we wanted to create like a one gap right here. I'm thinking like I want to use crying obsidian. I think crying obsidian looks super cool. Like I absolutely love crying obsidian. We put our brewing stands on top of the crying obsidian. I think that's a really, really cool look. And then to cap them off on both sides, we'll put a cauldron on both sides. And I guess for now, until we build our infinite water supply, because we'll just put some water in here for now, just to kind of visualize that a little bit better for you guys. And then, what kind of potion room could we possibly have without having a dragon head? Like honestly. Also, I'm also considering doing something like this too, to kind of like mellow that out a little bit. I kind of do like that. I feel like it kind of helps make that obsidian kind of fit better in this theme, rather than having it full blown like sticking out like that. So I'm thinking like we'll go with a little bit of that because this matches the nether brick perfectly. We'll put the head right here, right in the center. We're also gonna power that guy, so let's just get some blocks out here so we can pillar on up. If we power it, obviously the head will start doing its chomping, and I feel like that's just a lot more aesthetically Alright, let's get back to it. It's a lot more aesthetically pleasing, I think, if you do something like that. So we're just gonna pop that right here, right back here. We're gonna power this block with the lever. That will make sure that the head is continuously moving for us. And then we'll just fill the rest of this stuff in. Let's get out of here. Let's clean up our mess. So I'm thinking like that is a really cool potion area. Maybe we'll put like a couple little things along here or something like that, just to kind of help take up a little bit more of that space. Maybe even like a cobweb would look pretty cool, like giving it that like old like dingy kind of feel to it. So let's go grab a cobweb real quick so I can kind of show you guys a little bit of what I'm trying to visualize here, and then you guys can let me know what you guys think about the cobweb. So if I was a cobweb, where would a cobweb be? Right here. Okay. It's very easy to overdo it with cobwebs too, so just keep it in mind that like this is a very messy block, and it really does stand out quite a bit. So just be very careful and conscious of like how much you're actually using this block. If I could actually speak today, that would be awesome. So we'll just pop that there in the corner. I feel like that white right there kind of helps bring it all out a little bit. So that's what I'm kind of thinking for the potion area. And then obviously maybe we'll make the infinite water source like right here or something like that. Just so we can have that single block space. That way we can have both sides feeding into one, and then we could just get our infinite water right here. Something along those lines. But we'll fit it in somewhere because we have to have an infinite water supply somewhere in here, right? So this wall, we're gonna have to build the little bit of the, basically gonna mirror this side with this side. So we're gonna do the exact same thing where we're gonna line up and we're gonna push this wall back. The only difference is there's not going to be much of a difference. There's just going to be flowers on this side. And this is where we're just going to come. We're going to bring all of our bone meal and stuff like that. And we're just going to spam click. Because obviously we all know that Mojang has recently patched the 0 tick stuff. So we can't really do the redstone for it. It wouldn't really make sense to do the redstone for it. So we'll just do it manually. It's no biggie. So now we just need to get some flowers up in here. So we'll just need to replace some of this with some dirt, and then we'll get all the corresponding flowers. And I really hope that our sunflower is actually kind of facing the right way. I never actually thought about that. So we're gonna go grab the flowers and we'll be right back. All right, a little bit of changes going on over here. A little bit more depth in here. So we got a little bit of a little cubby hole where we put some plants. We started labeling some of this stuff to kind of see where everything's kind of gonna go. And what we're gonna use most of, you know, I don't know if it's just gonna be just magma cream that goes in here, but it might be a couple other ingredients. But I feel like magma cream looks cool inside of an item frame, so that's kind of the reason why we're going with this. Also with the gas tiers and stuff like that, it looks really cool. Obviously we need one for nether wart and all that fun stuff. Over here we did make a infinite water source. I like the way it's at. We decided to label that just to kind of give a little bit more going on this wall over here. And then I think that's about all we've done over there. So now that we come over here, we're gonna throw down our dirt. So this is gonna be a little bit weird. So I don't have all the flowers, but hopefully we'll be able to get all the flowers here eventually. I think I'm missing one flower, and it's lilac or something like that. Or is it lilac? No, what is it? It's peonies, I think. So I think it's pretty sure it's just peonies that we're missing. We're gonna cap this all off like this. And then we've got this little guy right here. And then I'm also thinking we pop that there, and I also forgot what I wanted to put in there, which was a bamboo, a little bamboo shoot, because I feel like the green would really pop out on this wall. And that's something I really need to play around a little bit more with. It's just a little bit more color. And we have been farming a little bit of bamboo here and there, as you guys can see from way over there. We've just been growing tons of this stuff, and it grows so fast, and you can use it as fuel source. So that's actually a really good really good farm to have. So we might even get around to making some flying machines and having those farm up tons of bamboo for us in the future. So this is where we're going to be keeping all of our excess bone meal and stuff like that. And then maybe we'll have so we want to kind of have them separate. So we'll have like maybe lilac right there. Oh, please tell me this is the right way. No. It would be that way, wouldn't it? Oh, man. Could you imagine how nice this would be if it was just facing the right direction? That sucks. Anyways, we'll throw this down, and then we'll throw down one more. Maybe we won't even use the sunflower, man. That sucks. I was actually really hoping that we would get super, super lucky. The only other way I could think about this is if we flipped them, but that's quite a bit of work, and I don't really feel like doing that kind of stuff. Well, I'm not really, but just because we actually finalized this wall over here, and I don't really want to flip it, we could probably find a different way to go on about it. Just be a little bit more creative with it or something like that. Another thing we could possibly do is suck it up, I guess. That's gonna drive me nuts. I really dislike the fact that sunflowers will always face one direction. I really dislike that. But anyways, we still need more flowers and stuff like that to get. So maybe we won't put the flower farm here just because that doesn't really work out all that great. So what if we put something else over here? So like, could we possibly just put like a bunch of bamboo or sugarcane or something like that to kind of take up that wall? Just be a little bit more creative with this, and then we'll also keep that in mind for when we actually do a little bit of a flower farm. Is that we need to keep that in mind. So I kind of like the theme that we've got going on right now. We just want a little bit of an accent piece. It's just kind of like something to kind of take up the wall a little bit, as you will. So we'll do this. Just eat some food here. And you guys probably notice that my gear is severely destroyed almost. But I think this would also look pretty cool anyways, just having a little bit of this. And then maybe even just extending this wall up here a little bit. And then we'll have to push this back, which means that we could probably get rid of this, and get rid of this, and get rid of that. And then we'll just kind of fill in the blanks. Throw down a piece of dirt. Throw that. Cool. And then we'll try to mix in the rest of the blocks back here. Right here. That's my fault. Oh, snap. Also, another thing that we need to find is how come we can't get any wandering villagers or anything like that? I've got a thing going on where I haven't seen a wandering villager in like literally forever. And I got excited there because I thought I heard one, but really it's just our villager, our mending villager. So we'll probably end up doing something like that, and then we'll have the comment wall over here. We'll have this banner wall over here, and I think we could pretty much call this room pretty much done. Like I said, we're still going to be waiting for you guys' input on what to do with this hallway, what kind of cool little farms and stuff like that we could do there. And we'll probably work on this wall a little bit more in detail off camera and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look at some comments, and we're going to see whose comment can be the first comment on our comment wall today. Alright guys, we are back, and we got ourselves a lectern, and I'm thinking, in this lectern, in this book, we'll put really good comments and stuff like that, or just good questions, or whatever you guys have to add in order, like in this at all. So we can throw in stuff like I don't know, like what's the date today? July. Let's just say it's the 23rd because I think it is /20. Oh my God, 2020. And then underneath that, we can make whatever comment, you know, whatever comment, yada, 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 dot, and then we can just have them all dated and stuff like that. And we just have a book full of like really nice comments, really awesome comments and stuff like that. But that is something that we'll leave here for the future. But for the very first person to go up on this wall has been somebody who's been there supporting the channel since the very beginning, and we're gonna put his name up on here as the very first one. So thank you for all your support, Outsider. Appreciate it. And then hopefully we'll be able to add many more names to this wall, and hopefully we'll actually outgrow this wall one day with all of the strong people who are going to support the channel, you know, just by being there, liking the videos and commenting on every video and stuff like that. You guys can make your way up on this wall to be part of the base and all that kind of stuff. But I think that's all the time that we have for today, guys. I hope you guys liked this episode. Please leave a like if you guys did. Comment and subscribe. I had a lot of questions for you guys this episode. So till next time, this has been Linksy. Peace.